and welcome back to yet again another Ashby YouTube video. The undefeated run continues. As you can see, we sit top of the league. Camille at the wheel, as they say. Top, not lost a game, so let's get it cracking. And of course, always a shout out to Alfie, the barber. If anyone's ever got a trim off him, please let us know. I've never got a trim off him, as you can tell from the banner. But let's get into the team against Orlingbury Dons. Junior in goal, Kate Campbell, Daddy Danny again, Ellis, shout out Ellis, Ben Curry, still don't get out, he's captain, Ollie G, Callie, Alfie May, actually doing really good at wing back there, Tom, Florin, and of course Dan in the 10. What a team that is, very strong. And our subs today, Morgan, Sharpie Sharps, Arch, Ballpatch Banks, and Victor, new signing. Hopefully we can get to see him have some minutes this week and see how he gets on, which should be good. So let's get into it. Again, another away fixture here, and we're up against, like I say, Orlingbury Dons. Gotta say, like their kit, a bit like Hull, not as good as ours obviously, but still looks good. Let's have a little pause there. If everyone wants to pause their video, let's have a look at the weekly update on Charlie Banks' bowl patch. So deteriorating still, but fair play to him. He's having a fiddle, keeping his hands warm, which who can blame him really. And we've got Arch there with his North Face puffer, probably Wembley Market's finest, so probably actually not the North Face, maybe the South Face jacket we'll call that. But yeah, let's continue. So comes to Ellis, goes out wide to Flo. He's obviously had a fresh trim as well. He's a man who suits a fade. Fair play to him. So he's chasing the ball down, and what we've got there is, he's cleared. Dan Ashwell? No. Well, it's not too shabby then. We've got to look at the fans, absolutely electric. They're just happy to be here. Looked like a foul throw that from Ben Curry, but we'll let him off. Gets it. Delivery, good delivery from the old Curry there. Dan Ashwell takes a nick and over it goes, over the bar. So Ashby on the attack again. Flo goes down. Ref, yeah, look at that, he's giving it. And again, a little glimpse of Charlie Banks' bowl patch. God, what a treat for us. So Orlingbury Dons get it clear and tries the outside of the boot. Ben Curry doing what he does best, getting his body in the way. When he stands in front of the sun, it's like an eclipse. But yeah, Orlingbury Dons sprays it out wide. That was 14's touch. He's got a touch on him, the fella. Good little pass through as well, but no messing around from Daddy Danny there. Gets it out, gets it wide. And yet again, we're seeing the back of Charlie Banks and Arch. 16 for Orlingbury Dons, gets it to 8. Plays it forward. Not sure if that was a touch or a pass, but he's going to say it was a pass, isn't he? And they go forward. So, comes in. Good defending there. Well, we thought what was good defending. And Orlingbury Dons actually take an early lead. Wake-up call for us, really. I think we need it. Not yet to be humbled, but it's good to sort of learn from our mistakes, and obviously that was a mistake there. So Campbell gets caught in possession, puts his arm up for something, and again, slow jog, even though he's probably at full pace to get back. And Orlingbury Dons there come close. And again, Ashby not really at the races yet, but we hopefully will get there. Ollie G with the thermal on this week. Not seen Alfie May yet. I'm not sure if he's got his thermal on or not. But the ball goes up. It's unlucky. So Dan Ashwell, will he be able to win header against that lad? No, both miss it. Callie goes in for the header. Ben Curry steadies the ship. Flo gets it down, and we look to play football. He's managed to sit 16 down there, even though he was nowhere near him. And it gets cleared again. So Callie wants it, gets to Ben. Ben is locking the old outside of the foot, and there is a little glimpse of Ellis for the fan there. Female fans going wild. The heartthrob of Ashby, Ellis, according to the comments. Unlucky there with Ollie Gallagher with a little flick. But again, Orlingbury Dons, not too bad of an outfit, to be fair to him. Obviously, they were hoping to be that first team to give us that defeat in the league. We have lost in the cup 9-1. Let's not talk about that. But in the league, we're going strong. So Orlingbury Dons get it out wide and sort of trickles across the box there. No fox in the box for Orlingbury Dons, but again, Ashby go. I think Alfie May, what he's done there is kick the floor. Let's hope his ankle's all right. Second attempt, he tries and actually gets it off the ground, which is lovely to see. Callie wants it. No, doesn't want it. Gets it to Flo. Tom. Nice little 1-2 there, that's unlucky. It comes to Dan Ashwell. As you can see, I think maybe their mower broke and they were unable to cut the grass, very thick. And here we go. So, comes to Flo, he's scrapping, and their keeper, I thought recovered, but not. And Tom, again, fox in the box, gets that goal to make it 1-1. Like I say, absolute dark horse this season has been, and fair play to him. Gets himself all over that score sheet quite often. So let's watch the replay. So all stems here from Flo, by the looks of it. Oh no, Ollie G getting himself about. Flo there. You're thinking here, Flo scoring that. He doesn't. He falls. Keeper couldn't catch a cold. Comes out to Tom Emery, and you don't miss those, do you? So it is now 1-1. And again, a good game, actually, quite even. 14 spreads it out. Danny clears it. Ben Curry, very poor attempt at a clearance there. Campbell with a lovely tackle. And that ref is a head injury. You've got to stop it. Well done. Yep, head injury. Can't argue with that. But what a tackle from Campbell. Getting those long legs and that peachy cake in for good use. And, yeah, Junior, Lino, thank you very much. So, little flick on there from Tom Emery. Flo goes for the lob. I mean, if anyone's going to do it, he's going to do it. And what we're actually seeing is quite a nice partnership develop there between Tom and Flo. They're sort of getting into each other's flow the last couple of weeks and really starting to understand each other, which is lovely to see. So, Orlingbury Dons on the attack. Yeah, again, Charlie Banks' bowl patch. And as you can see there, we've got Paul Hobbs, Morgan's dad, and a little glimpse of Victor, and a man in a flat cap. Not too sure who that bloke is, but we'll call him Flat Cap Fan. And again, another glimpse of a lady in a body warmer. But Orlingbury Dons come forward, sort of planting themselves in our half, really. Junior there, a very rare fumble from Junior, but he recovers, and he's just going to do his trademark lie on the floor and act like he's dead, which we've seen a few times. So Danny looking like he's trying to get some sense of organisation there, but it goes out wide. And he's got to do better there, even though he's at the post. That he's got to make sure it's got to hit the back of the net. Ben Curry scores that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say even I score that. That shows you how bad it is, but a wasted opportunity from them. So 45 minutes in, good delivery from Ashby. I don't know if he's been doing sort of anything at home, maybe in the lounge with an old sort of balled up pair of socks, but his delivery is getting good, and it's good to see some improvement. I think he's probably odds-on favourite for most improved this season, but we'll have to see. Hopefully we'll get a YouTube video out for the end of the year awards. Obviously it's a long way off, but yeah, Alfie May gets my vote for most improved so far this season. Absolutely made that wing-back position his own. So that's that, first half. 1-1. Not really much more to shout about. Pretty even. I forgot Dan Ashwell was playing, but there he is. Obviously not too involved yet. Alfie May with some sort of Giroud levelers karate kick, but look at him busting a gut to get back, and that's what you love to see. This man will die for the badge, and that's exactly what you want from your players on a Sunday morning. Oh, he thought that was in, didn't they? Holding his water bottle. Definitely hungover. And Flo is driving forward. Ref, there's got to be something there, hasn't it? Yeah, Flo's wants some sort of booking there, but not going to get it. Ref obviously had a heavy Christmas, still carrying a bit of the old Christmas dinner on him there. Oh, and it just goes wide. As you can see, obviously Callie on the sideline now, so he must have made a substitution. Who for though? God only knows. So Ashby on the attack again. Good delivery, good ball there. Claiming's offside and puts it in the back of the net, but they are offside, which is annoying. But again, it's not a bad thing putting it in the back of the net. That's what we want to get used to. So Ben Curry with a 5-yard pass, absolute specialty. What's he going to do here? Again, 5-yard pass. He's an artist when it comes to the easy 5-yard pass. Tricky there. There's shouts for a penalty there. I mean, I'd love that to go to VAR. Ben Curry there, probably just kicking out in frustration, really, because why that didn't make an instant replay for a penalty, I don't know. Again, I'm not the editor, but I'll make sure that message comes across. Campbell just loves sliding, doesn't he? Gets on the floor, and how on earth has that not gone in? They should be embarrassed, really, really should. And comes to Campbell, gets up, sprays it, gets it out of the danger zone, which we don't mind. So 60 minutes in, delivers it to the back post again. Great save from Junior. At this point, I think it's fair to say the quote-unquote good guys of Orlingbury Dons did have a fair few chances, but as we all know, good guys and nice guys finish last. A little bit of foreshadowing for the result and end of this video. So they might think they're nice, but realistically that gets you nowhere. You've got to have that killer instinct if you want to win the league, or at least be top of the league at this moment in time. So it comes to Flo. Oh, just puts it wide. I mean, like I say, you'd bet your house on him scoring, wouldn't you? But nothing yet. But then again, stay tuned. Let's see what happens. So Junior collects, which is good. Sprays it out. Only man I've seen to score from his own box with a goal kick. Quite a special thing. So gets into Flo. Comes to Tom. What's he going to do here? Tries to do the old Ronaldinho there, against Chelsea back in the day. Didn't really work. Flo squares it. Of all the time, you don't want Flo to square it. That's then, isn't it? But there we go. So Orlingbury Dons trying to get out of their own half. But Ben Curry lets one fly. I mean, he's got to do one every game, hasn't he? It's not an Ashby game if Ben Curry is not slapping one wide or over, is it? It's what the fans come to see, actually. I've heard that there's rumours that we get about 5 or 6 fans who turn up just to see how bad Ben Curry's misses. But there we go. Absolutely sold a kipper there by Orlingbury Dons, and he's driving forward. He's driving forward as well. It's a good pass. Fair play to the lino, and he's got to better there, mate. You got to go across the keeper. Everyone knows that. Looks at the ground, says there's a bobble, and then he's probably going to try and claim that he was pushed as well. No, mate, you just couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo. Right, Tom Emery's gone. Is that an overhead? Oh, he's off the bar. Curry's dropped to his knees. Oh, Gareth Bale, Champions League final from Tom Emery there. Love to see it. I mean, you can't knock the fella for trying. 10 out of 10. And what we've just seen there is an Ashby goal, or should I say what we haven't seen there is what we're going to see the lads celebrate. And as you can imagine, 3 things in life are certain: death, taxes, and Flo will hit the back of the net. And that puts it as 2-1 to Ashby. And even though we didn't see the goal, we love to see it. Charlie Banks still trying to find his Todger. If we look at the footage, there's 90 minutes of him not taking his hands out of his pants. Absolute pervert for a Sunday morning. But as you can see there, we've got Victor on as well. Good to have sort of new people join. Always good, obviously. We're a very welcoming club. If you've got the ability, you will, and you think you can be an asset to us, let us know. Come on down, as the old game shows would say. So Archie May on now as well, and if you remember from last week, they got first touch assist, not the same this week, but he's come on and he's had a positive impact, which is really good. So comes to Ollie G, goes out to Flo. So even though I do apologise, the old scoreboard says 1-1, but actually we are winning 2-1. Again, blame that on the editor, not me. I am just the voice of Ashby, nothing more, nothing less. Used to be a player, but long gone are those days. I don't think I'd even make the 24 Euro squad if Ashby were to qualify for the Euros at this point, unfortunately. But I have heard rumours I am a club legend, but again, I don't like to blow my own trumpet. So as you can see there, we've got Alfie May with his hood up. No rain at all, but obviously he just wants to look cool. So Ollie G driving forward, love to see it. Comes to Archie. Keeper somehow kept that out. Fair play to him. So Charlie Banks on the sideline, interim sort of manager today, and actually, what can you say with Banks at the wheel? Full time, and he's led us to a 2-1 win against top of the league, and therefore shout out to Charlie Banks. Even though he didn't get any minutes today, he was more influential actually on the sideline, which is really great to see. So we go to now the end interview with Daddy Danny and Ed Sheeran, if Ed Sheeran did squats in the gym. So there, let's listen in.
Right, so here we are with Vice Captain Danny and today's man of the match, Lewis Campbell. So today, guys, what do you think the thoughts were on the game?
I thought the opposition was quite good actually. It was a tough game, but the boys dug in deep and we got the result in the end. Mr Campbell played fantastic and made sure we didn't concede deep into the game. So,
yeah, Lewis?
Yeah, it was a tough game. They did have a few decent players, caused us some problems, and they could have maybe scored 1 or 2 more. But at the same time, we could have scored 1 or 2 more. We did make it difficult for ourselves in the end. And but yeah, we got the late goal in the end. And We got through.
Yeah.
Got through it.
Well then, right, so next week we've got Queen's Head at home at Milton. Looking to get 3 points, still unbeaten. Any thoughts during that?
Yeah, no complacency. We push on to next week and make sure we get the 3 points.
Right, cheers. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, did anyone notice how erect Danny's nipples were in that interview? That was quite off-putting, so I apologise for that. But yeah, like they said, Queen's Head next week, we're at home. Let's look to keep pushing on. Again, let's keep that loss tally at 0. And of course, as we say every week, like, comment, subscribe. I know it's cringy, but I've got to say it. But thank you very much for watching, and most importantly, up the Ashby.